truckers are patient until they aren't. Welcome back to Mock Rush. Today, the swerving stops and the consequences begin for those who challenge the kings of the road. Let's ride. Rule number 1. Never merge when you're side by side with a heavy freight rig. Someone clearly didn't check their mirrors before merging. Always check mirrors because sudden moves create total chaos for everyone behind. Hydroplaning is one silent nightmare for drivers who refuse to slow down. Squeezing in front of a semi always ends badly. This guy thought squeezing in would save time, but it only caused chaos. Rain, speed, and one sudden stop created this total highway nightmare. Red means stop, but someone thought it was just a colorful suggestion? Who needs gas when you can get a free push? The highway isn't a racetrack, especially when you're playing a high-stakes game of inches right next to a massive big rig. Visibility was low, and that driver's focus was even lower during that merge. Another failed attempt at merging safely. Tailgating is one silent trap that ends in one total wreck. Always keep your distance, guys. A textbook example of why you should never linger in a truck's blind spot. Licenses should be revoked for reckless hit-and-run drivers like this. Apparently, stopping wasn't an option for this reckless trucker running a dead red light. Two seconds of patience could have prevented this silver car from being wrecked. A split second later, and this head-on meeting would be a total catastrophe.
Good God! Oh, Lord.
High speed makes stopping 40 tons impossible during a red light.
Lordy me.
That chicken had to walk up a conveyor belt.
Oh!
Should this driver lose their license immediately?
Fuck!
These things happen on farms quite frequently, I believe.
Tailgating on a snowy road? That's a recipe for instant disaster.
Blocks the whole road.
Yeah.
Fast and furious, but mostly just furious after totaling a car against a city bus today. Your life depends on your attention. Stay sharp and always drive carefully, guys. Driving on ice purely requires 100% focus to stay in control at all times.
Блядь, твою мать!
Watch the truck merge. Is this a blind spot or total negligence?
God!
Crossing double yellow lines is a recipe for a massive head-on disaster. Total chaos caused by one reckless driver going the wrong way. If you're trying to disappear, there are easier ways than what this driver doing. Calling our road experts, can you spot every single traffic violation in this chaotic wreck? Professional driver? Seems more like a professional daydreamer. A highway dispute purely turned disastrous when a sedan driver leaned out to attack an SUV. As the SUV pulled away, the man accidentally hit his door lever and tumbled onto the asphalt at high speed, spinning violently before coming to a stop. He survived, but it's a purely chilling reminder. Road rage purely guarantees you won't get home safely. Watch the car closely. Is this pure road rage or just a clumsy insurance scam attempt?
La policía viene, si se van, los van a meter presos los dos.
La policía.
Si se van, los van a meter presos los dos. Allá no tengo el fío.
Cuando quiera que venga.
After throwing a tantrum, this drunk man purely tried to flee, only to face instant karma. He blindly rushed across the street without looking, turning his reckless exit into a purely immediate disaster.
Están los dos borrachos de mierda, borrachos de mierda.
Instant karma coming right up. Stay tuned. Is waiting 3 seconds really harder than losing the entire car? The chaos purely ignited on the highway when a pickup truck stopped abruptly, leading the car behind to honk. This purely enraged the occupants, who got out and tried to attack the driver. At a red light later, they escalated by slashing the victim's tires, but were purely met with a face full of pepper spray. A purely stinging reality check for these bullies. Apparently, double lines and oncoming trucks are just suggestions for this reckless driver tonight. Which driver made the mistake at this intersection? Need one expert verdict in the comments below. This collision should have been avoided. Apparently, mirrors are optional for this driver. Watch this driver turn slippery roads into a dangerous playground with that aggressive nudge.
Oy, gago ka! Oh, nag-aanuhan pa sila eh. Nagkikit-kitan eh. Oh, puta. Ano ba eh? Ginikit-kit niya pa eh.
Someone behind decided to play God by pushing the white SUV onto tracks, and you know the ending. Neither driver wanted to wait, and now they both have major damage. Speeding doesn't save time. It only shortens your reaction window to 0 in heavy traffic.
Это высоко над миром. Несколько странным могло показаться разве то, что все враги сущего, имена которых узнавал во время откровения врагом сущего, и какая за это должна последовать расплата, большинство представляло себе довольно-таки смутно. Зато каждый превосходно знал.
That huge orange truck was clearly not big enough for this driver.
Объяснялись чаще всего непознаваемым для
You can miss the signal, but you definitely won't miss the karma. Too fast, too furious, and way too much spinning for this driver. I go here, and good luck, everybody else. Keeping a safe distance would have prevented this entire messy situation. Do you think sneaking behind a trailer actually works against professional officers with sharp eyes? Massive size does not excuse failing to check mirrors before changing lane.
Just be careful.
Don't get there, don't get there, hey buddy. It's not worth it.
A reckless attempt to squeeze through a tight spot purely turned into a failed hit and run. After damaging a car and slamming into a barrier, the driver was purely intercepted by bystanders and forced to face the consequences.
I had to swipe away from you. You almost killed me. And you're going away.
Whoa, me. What a
How did this genius miss every single wrong way sign on this road?
I just got that on Dashcam, you f***ing scope.
Whoa. Hang on, come on. Oh, come back. All right, we're good. Black ice. That was all black ice.
Sliding sideways on black ice. Would you survive this? A reminder to respect the blind spot. That gap was never meant for your car. Trains never lose, and this driver just used every bit of luck he ever had. The ultimate highway blockade, 3 wide and nowhere to go for the next 10 miles. Someone failed to maintain a safe distance at this turn, and the laws of physics did the rest.
Start recording emergency video.
This Volkswagen driver was in such a rush that his aggressive tailgating purely ended in disaster. After signaling for a pass, he entered a curve too fast, leading to a massive collision that shredded the front of his car. It's a purely chilling reminder to slow down, but luckily, the driver survived the wreck. Red light means stop, unless you are this specific red vehicle driver.
It's supposed to turn. Yes. God, bro. Yes! I'll pull it up. Dude, and I just like, what the f, man? Why is it? Dude, it scared the shit because I just got into one last time.
Everyone thought it was just a reckless cutoff, but this Camry actually saved the highway from a total standstill. Darkness might have played one big role in this lack of observation. Imagine crashing into a tow truck just because you wanted a lift. Whose fault is it? The truck driver merging or the car hiding in blind spot?
He's stuck. He's gonna be ripping the pole off. Go, guys.
You got to.
Train's right there. He's getting hit.
Oh my God, he is going to get hit. How are you not just going? Oh my gosh.
A brutal train collision is coming, and the truck had zero chance to escape. Why the rush at intersections? Is saving 2 minutes worth this? This Toyota purely ignored the BMW alongside, causing a nasty sideswipe. Infuriated, the BMW driver exited to deliver an aggressive driving lesson mid-traffic. This is the purely chaotic result of a blind merge and a shattered patience. Outside a Minneapolis church, this woman attacked a driver and purely tried to snatch his phone. The clash ended when the car accelerated, throwing her off with minor injuries. A purely painful lesson about the consequences of letting rage take the wheel. Stuck at a red light in North Vancouver, these drivers purely chose chaos over patience. From kicking cars to throwing bottles, the dispute quickly spiraled, leaving an innocent third car damaged. After the black car driver smashed the silver car's window, a passenger leapt out to retaliate in a heated struggle. Road rage purely leads to heavy costs and unnecessary trouble, proving that keeping your cool is the only way to handle traffic. Watch as a routine roadside dispute purely takes a turn you never saw coming. Since when did those safety pylons become optional obstacles for truck drivers? Apparently, traffic laws don't apply to people in a rush. Zero patience. This red truck driver just ruined their entire day over a single car length.
It'll be fun, but that's not I'm telling you, baby. Didn't drive your young mind crazy.
Speeding makes one truck a very dangerous weapon. This driver ignored the red light. Now watch the law respond. Another driver wants to find out exactly how much a semi-truck grill weighs. The incident occurred when the SUV driver tried to merge into the lane ahead of a sedan, but the sedan didn't give way. It seemed like the incident was over when the SUV drove off, but then it moved ahead, stopped by a puddle on the side of the road. Wait for the Toyota to come and take revenge by going so fast that dirty water splashes all over the Toyota and then leave. In Virginia Beach, a purely heated intersection dispute between a biker and an SUV driver turned dangerous. A clash between a biker and an SUV driver took a dark turn when the driver brandished a weapon. Officers at the scene purely intervened immediately, neutralizing the threat and making an arrest. A purely chilling reminder that losing your cool purely leads to life-changing consequences. A momentary lapse in focus turned a regular commute into a dangerous crash. Watch how quickly a bad turn becomes a total insurance nightmare. speeding into a massive truck is a very expensive way to stop.
Visit ringcentral.com to see how. WCBS News Time 9:28. Traffic and weather together on the 8th.
Let's check in on the roads first. Here's Chris Majette.
And we do still have a snag in Greenwich, Connecticut on the northbound Merritt Parkway.
Inches from the sign, but miles from common sense. Stay safe and stay alert, folks.
Merritt Parkway, exit 28, right lane accident, stay to the left, or better yet, go to the northbound Connecticut turn.
Bad credit can lead to a lot of no's. Buying a new house, car, applying for rewards cards.
That's my card.
Kickoff can turn them into yeses. If your credit is under 600, you can jump like 28 points in your first month. Kickoff is the best way to build credit fast. No credit checks. No.
On my ass.
It's simple. Kickoff optimizes key credit.
On a scale of 1 to convenient cop, how fast is this claim getting processed?
Doofus.
Some people drive like they have 9 lives when challenging a massive moving truck. This dashcam video captures a purely intense police pursuit on a busy highway. Watch as the suspect desperately weaves through traffic before a sudden sends the blue car flipping violently across the road.
Voertuig gecrashed. Voertuig gecrashed. Op de kop. Komt erop.
This BMW X6 driver purely lost his mind, rushing to attack a sedan in a fit of rage. But as he lunged forward, his car purely rolled backward because he forgot the handbrake, snapping his own door back. In the end, his tantrum purely cost him a fortune in repairs. In Birmingham, these two drivers purely paralyzed traffic by blocking each other, refusing to let anyone pass. The petty stalemate turned violent when the Range Rover driver snapped, attacking the van driver before speeding away. Guys, you're looking at the literal definition of a close call. Brake checking or simple panic. Either way, the insurance bill will be massive. This security camera purely captured two criminals fleeing from the law at extreme speeds, only to lose control and flip their vehicle. Despite their desperate attempt to run on foot after the crash, they purely failed to escape justice. Someone clearly forgot that two directions actually exist on this highway stretch.
And I'm done.
Car crash in Reno, Nevada. Black car said his throttle got stuck, that's why it happened. Cops were called after. No one got hurt. Merging blindly from the wrong lane. Someone is clearly hunting for a wreck. The emergency lane is for emergencies, and this driver is about to have a real one.
Śnieżnej, żeby właśnie przechodzili na stronę Wagnera. No i załamanie wokół elity politycznej, wokół Putina.
Watch the Holy Spirit, Are We Flammable or Fire from the book, $35. Then there's the CFAN NIV live audio Bible experience for $45. And a Remembering Reinhard Bonk.
This footage proves why intersection safety depends on respecting every traffic signal.
Really? And that's it.
High speed on snowy roads is a total nightmare for all drivers. Icy roads and heavy machinery lead to this unavoidable T-junction wreck. The ultimate I didn't see you magic trick. One split second of distraction just met a solid white wall on the highway. This woman purely lost it when an SUV between her car, even with zero traffic behind. She was very angry and shouted at the driver, "If you're in this spot, purely wait your turn to avoid unnecessary drama."
Don't worry, it's all on camera. Don't worry, it's all on camera.
A Magnum-sized distraction leads to a very expensive love tap.
Are you kidding me? Oh.
A biker's rage purely backfired after he repeatedly attacked a sedan. The force caused him to lose control and slam into an oncoming car. A purely painful lesson in instant karma. Watch this white Jeep driver treat the highway like a slalom course. But fate has other plans today. Intersection rules exist for reasons exactly like this collision.
Yeah, you know how to drive?
This BMW driver purely let his mouth drive him into a disaster. While hurling insults at the car behind, he accidentally slammed into a Hyundai in front and immediately fled. Just another day of blind faith merging.
Fucking asshole.
Needless to say, this driver purely ensures the brake checker leaves with a purely massive headache. A purely satisfying taste of their own medicine. Cutting in at the gore point? Surprise! Instant karma is right behind you. Mirrors are clearly an optional upgrade that this pickup driver decided to skip. A split-second lapse in focus leads to this unintentional and dangerous acceleration. Imagine crashing into a tow truck just because you wanted a lift.
Oh, good.
This is what happens when you mistake unmarked police for security while driving like a total moron. Towing a trailer makes you a target if you don't respect the 18-wheelers behind you. Using mirrors is clearly too much work for specific drivers. Who's at fault here? The truck's blindside turn or the SUV's dangerous positioning?
Aprenda a manejar, mira. Mira cómo ahí, mira cómo deja el auto, no saben manejar.
A heated dispute purely exploded between a bus driver and a sedan owner who claimed he was cut off. The situation turned violent when the man smashed the bus's window to attack the driver. Provoked and under threat, the bus driver purely floored it, smashing into the sedan and leaving it a wrecked heap. A purely devastating consequence of pushing a professional driver too far. Highway U-turns are never a good idea. Watch this. Another heavy metal nightmare on the highway. This is the literal definition of a heart-stopping moment on a remote stretch of highway. Clearly, someone needs a long break from driving and some serious anger management. The first lesson of riding is simple. Always purely focus on the road. Yet this rider let rage blind him to that basic rule. Let this be a purely striking reminder to stay calm behind the bars. No matter the dispute, getting home in one piece is purely the only priority that matters. Of all the cars to cut off today, he chose the only one with flashing lights. Hazard lights exist for a reason, yet this driver decided to become a ghost in the dark. Guys, this is the most heart-stopping close call I have ever seen. Think twice before raging on the road. This young man attacked a white car's window for reasons unclear. Before speeding away, the white car purely smashed through the man's open door, leaving him with a wrecked vehicle. A purely devastating lesson in road rage karma. Another VIP trying to bypass traffic. He has no idea he's about to be served some instant justice.
What'd you get?
Imagine this green giant sliding toward your windshield. What is your very first move?
Ой, блин! Ой, блядь!
Что? Сашка! Сашка!
A split second later, and this footage would have ended very differently for everyone.
Я смотрел, куда он вильнет, блин.
A merge dispute turns into pathetic road rage. After the blue car refuses to yield, the black sedan driver stops in traffic just to intimidate them. This reckless ego trip is inexcusable and puts everyone at risk. This reckless driver purely doubled down on his mistake by stopping traffic to start a fight. Approaching a stranger without knowing if they're armed was a foolish gamble that purely risked everything for nothing. Always expect the unexpected at every crossing to avoid becoming the next victim of highway negligence. Slow down early or let the ice decide exactly where your truck will stop. Some people drive like they have multiple lives to spare on the highway. Watch how quickly zero patience turns into a terrifying head-on collision. That huge orange truck was clearly Zero awareness makes this blue car the main hazard on highway. The road is a brutal teacher, but you've survived another lesson. Before you head out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay in the convoy. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Damn!